friends, how are y'all doing? I hope each and every one of you are in best of your health. Welcome to our channel Plants, Crochet, Cooking and more. Now without further delay, I would like to tell you what we are going to do today is we'll make a cute little crochet frock for a little girl. So let us begin. Here I've taken my yarn and my regular 12 number hook and I am casting 80 number of stitches. My yarn is a regular yarn. It is neither very thick nor very thin, but if we use a little thicker yarn, which we have to see also whether it is appropriate for a small girl to wear, but when you use such yarn, you will see that if a thicker one is used, your dress or frock, whatever you may call, will appear a little bigger in size. After the making of chain is complete, we start with our first row. Here we make a chain of 4 and then leave a 1 chain gap and then make 1 double crochet, and then again we make chain 1, we skip 1 chain and make 1 double crochet. Now see, it has been zoomed, it will be easier for you to understand. Chain 1, we are skipping 1 chain and then we'll make 1 double crochet. The same process is to be repeated till we reach the end of 80 chains. Now we turn our work and we'll be starting with the second row. We chain 3 and then we make 2 double crochet in the gap or the square box, and then 1 double crochet in the pillar double crochet. Then we make again 2 double crochet in the square gaps and 1 double crochet on top of the previous standing double crochet. See, 1 double crochet on the standing double crochet, and then we are going to make 2 double crochet in the square box or gap or whatever you may call. Same process is repeated till the end. Using the same process, we'll complete our 5 rows. When we move on to the 6th row, there will be a slight change in the design. That is, we'll be making 1 double crochet on top of the pillar double crochet and as well as 1 double crochet in the square blocks. So 1 double crochet on the pillar double crochet and 1 double crochet on the square blocks all around. After making 10 rows, we'll divide our work into several sections. That is the sleeve portion. See, I have already put the markers. That is the sleeve portion. This is the front portion. This is the front portion that I'm showing you. This part is the sleeve portion. That is the for one side, and this is the second one. Now the back portion, we have 2 sides. That is, there will be buttons. So let me tell you the stitches that you need to divide is for the back portion, which I am handling now. We'll be having 23 stitches on one side and 23 stitches on the other side. For the front portion, we'll be having 50 stitches, and for the sleeves, we'll be having 42 each. So you need to divide it in this manner. Now we are working on the back side of our work, that is where the buttons will be placed. Making single crochet all across. This is one side of the back portion of the yoke. Turn our work and start working with the second row. When we work in the second row, we'll be making the buttonholes, so please watch carefully. Buttonholes are being made. It is easy. Just we make a chain of 2 or 3 as per your choice, and then leave that many number of chains below it, and then start working as you were doing earlier. This is the final row of single crochet. We start working in the other side of the back portion of the frock, and this is much more easier as we just need to do a single crochet all across 3 times as we had done in the previous one. Here no buttonholes are required. For working in the neck region of the yoke, we'll be making 1 single crochet in each of the chains all across. Here we'll try to give little edgings so that the work looks neat. What we do basically here is we chain 1 and a slip stitch. Simple as that. Now we'll be making little edges so that our works look neat on the back side of the frock, as well as in the neck region. We'll be doing the same thing. Here what we do is we chain 1 and then we pass a hook through the stitch, and the hook is then passed through the first chain. Once that is complete, now we'll join the 2 portions of the back side of the frock, so that the buttonholes overlap, so that the buttons can be placed properly. This is quite simple. I'm using a crochet hook. If required, you can use your tapestry needle as well as to sew the portion. chain 4 and we skip one chain and make one double crochet, and again we make a chain, we skip one chain and make one double crochet. Now that has to be worked all around the frock. What we are doing in this particular row is we are making one double crochet, one chain gap, and then another double crochet. Now see, I have removed the stitch marker, as here from this particular point we will be leaving the sleeve portion and will be working only on the body part. To remember to keep the stitches on the sleeve portion same. If required, do count it twice or thrice. Once the crochet hook is put into the chain, then only the stitch marker is removed so that we don't make a mistake. Here also the same thing is repeated. We make one double crochet, one chain, a chain gap, and then another double crochet all around. Now we have reached another point where the stitch marker is there, and after removing it carefully, we repeat the same stitches in the same sequence. Now the back portion also needs to be worked in the same sequence, that is chain 1, leave one chain gap and make one double crochet. Again chain 1, leave one chain gap and make one double crochet all around till we reach the starting point. Now starting a new row, what we do is we make a slip stitch and then we chain 1 and then we do a single crochet in the same point. Then we make 5 number of double crochet in the next stitch, and again one single crochet in the very next stitch. So all around we need to follow the same sequence. That means one single crochet in one of the square blocks and then 5 double crochet in the next one, then again one single crochet all around. Here we are doing a single crochet, then we'll jump into the next one, and here we are working 5 number of double crochet. All around we need to do that. Once we reach the end point, you need to remember that always the end points are joined with the help of a simple slip stitch. We'll start off with our second row. Here what we do is we make a slip stitch and then we chain 4. Then we make one double crochet, then we again chain 1, which is followed by 1 double crochet. Then again chain 1, then again 1 double crochet. The same process is to be repeated till we have 7 number of double crochet. After that we'll skip to the next batch of 5 double crochet and again repeat the same process. This step is also quite easy, see? All around we need to work in the same manner till we reach the starting point. Now with a simple slip stitch, the two ends are joined. Now what we do is, we slip stitch, then we make 1 number of chain and then 1 single crochet. This is the third round. Now we again chain 3 and then we make a single crochet in the next gap. Now again 3 chains and again a single crochet in the next gap. Again 3 number of chains and a single crochet in the next gap. Watch carefully at this point, because here we are not going to make the 3 chains, we are just going to skip and make a single crochet. After that we are going to make the 3 chains in the regular manner that we were doing. So that point is also crucial. Now we need to work in the same manner till we reach the starting point. Here we have reached the end point, and the end point we always use the slip stitch to join the ends before we start the new row. Now we are starting off with our 4th row. We make a slip stitch and then again another slip stitch, then we chain 1, then we make a single crochet, and then we make 3 number of chains. Then we'll skip one of the loop and then make a single crochet. After that we'll again make 3 chains and then we'll skip to the next loop. Again 3 chains, we'll skip to the next loop. One, 2, 3, those are the chains, and then we'll make a single crochet after jumping to the next loop. Again we chain 3 and then we'll jump to the next loop. We'll skip one loop and then progress ahead. Chain 3, we skip one loop and then do a single crochet. Finally, the two ends are joined. By making 3 chains and then a slip stitch. We are moving on to the next step, that is the 5th step. Here what we do is a slip stitch, then we make 3 number of chains, and then we are going to make 6 number of double crochet in the same space. Once that is done, we'll make 1 single crochet in the next loop. Now see, we are making the single crochet. After that, we'll jump to the next loop and again make 7 number of double crochet. Once that is done, we'll again move on to the next loop and form 1 single crochet all around our work. We'll work in the same manner all around, and when we reach the starting point, we'll finish off with a slip stitch. That means the 5th row is about to get complete. With the help of the slip stitch, the two ends are joined. Now we'll move on to our next row, that is the 6th row, by making 4 number of chains. Then we make 1 double crochet, then again we chain 1, then again 1 double crochet, then again chain 1 and 1 double crochet, working in this pattern, you will see that you will get 7 number of double crochets like we had got earlier. After getting 7 number of double crochet, we'll skip to the next loop. Here too, the ends are joined with the help of a slip stitch. Now we'll start off with the 7th row. We make 1 slip stitch and then we chain 3. Then we make 1 single crochet. Then again we chain 3. Then again 1 single crochet, again chain 3, in the same manner how we had done previously. We chain 3 and join the two ends together. So a 7th row is also complete. See, it already looks so cute. Now we'll start off with the 8th row. What you do is we slip one stitch and again one slip stitch and again a slip stitch, so that we reach to the second nearest loop, and then we'll chain 4. After chaining 4, we'll skip one stitch or one loop and then make one single crochet. After that, we are going to chain 5 and then skip 2 small loops. Then again we make 4 chains and skip one small loop and make one slip stitch. After that, we again chain 5 and skip 2 loops and make a single crochet after skipping 2 loops. So in the same manner, this needs to be worked, and we need to finish off this particular row with the help of a slip stitch. Now those are the basic steps of the pattern. Now, depending on your requirement, you can increase the size of the frock by repeating the 5th, 6th, 7th and the 8th row. So I would like to suggest here, for your convenience, you can note down the rows so that it becomes easier when we have to repeat the rows in future. I'd like to tell you one thing, that is, once you get your desired length, always try to finish off your work with the little loops which is formed by making 3 chains and a slip stitch. 3 chains and a slip stitch we have done earlier many times. Then it will give a pretty look to your frock. I hope, friends, you all will try out this project. It is not at all tough. You just need to follow the video carefully, and in the background it is thundering. To this video, I'll be attaching a link on how to make a butterfly, as I'll be using a butterfly to this. I will be sewing a butterfly to this frock, so that it enhances the beauty of the frock. So if you haven't checked the video earlier, to check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. Now I have reached the desired length of the frock, and see, if you notice, I have made the edging with 3 chains, and see how pretty it looks. Now the frock is complete. I will be using the tapestry needle to hide the yarn. I'll be attaching the butterfly and the buttons. I hope you all enjoyed the video, friends. Please do not forget to share, subscribe and comment, and do show some love and give a thumbs up. And if you are new to our channel, do consider subscribing. Stay tuned for more of interesting videos in future. Be happy, be safe. Bye for today. Bye bye.